Hey guys, what's going on? It is Saul over at SUPP, bringing you another SUPP special. Today we're going to discuss traumatic brain injury in veterans. After getting feedback from a poll I did on the SUPP Instagram, the vote was in that you guys would like to hear more on the subject of traumatic brain injury in veterans, also known as TBI. Now this hits home for me as well, which caused me years ago to research further into what exactly was going on and how to work on things getting healed. So let's go over what traumatic brain injury is, the effects of it, and sum up 3 health tips to take care of and protect your brain. So first things first, what is traumatic brain injury, also known as TBI? For a formal definition, traumatic brain injury is when the brain incurs sudden damage caused by a jolt or blow to the head from blunt or penetrating trauma. The most common causes of this can include sports injuries, such as boxing or football, motorcycle or car accidents, or crashes, falls, and assault. But in the context of someone in the military profession, however, this can also include your melon being shaken up due to handling high-powered automatic weapons or being in close proximity to explosions. Now, injuries can range from something as seemingly insignificant as a mild concussion to more serious business like severe permanent brain damage. That being said, an example of low-level brain injury can happen during something as simple as military training or non-intense duty, as I just outlined previously. So what are the effects of traumatic brain injury? In order to understand how TBI affects the brain, let's think of the brain like a sponge. Now, both your organs and your brain are similar to a sponge in that when you squeeze a sponge, the water within shifts from one cell to the next. Like I mentioned in SUPP Noble Whole Food Military Nutrition on the go and SUPP Noble Whole Food Military Nutrition at home, while our bodies are overall made up of 60% water, our brains and muscles are made up of 75% water. So similarly, like a sponge, the water in your brain and other organs does the same thing when fluids are shifted by a blow to your head. This then causes trauma and a concussion, which in turn activates self-defense mechanisms to prevent further injury. Now, the injury at the moment of impact is considered the primary injury, while the secondary injury is when the brain experiences delayed trauma through swelling. Due to the limited space in the skull, this reduces the flow of oxygen to the brain through blood restriction. Secondary injuries are more damaging than primary ones more often than not. Because your brain handles numerous complex functions on a nervous system and hormonal level, you can see where I'm going with this. Even sustaining a mild injury can affect brain health. So anything that affects brain health inadvertently affects hormone and reproductive health. This can lead to hormonal dysregulation later on down the road, leading to things such as PTSD-like symptoms and major depression, both of which traumatic brain injury is known to cause. So let's focus on hormonal dysregulation. If TBI causes a dip in hormone levels due to the brain regulating your hormones, things begin to get a little clearer. Traumatic brain injury causing dysregulation means a dip in testosterone. A dip in testosterone can cause depression in both men and women, despite women having 10 times less T. So from that basis, if we think of the percentage of military veterans that experience depression and either have suicidal tendencies or have committed suicide, you can see the link between TBI and veteran suicides, outside of the more well-known emotional trauma that contributes to suicide rates among military veterans. This includes those deployed and those having never been deployed. Alright, so you get it. TBI is no joke, alright? And as someone who's amongst the many who have experienced it in the past, it does affect the brain in more ways than one. Therefore, it's absolutely critical you take care of your dome. So what are some good R&R methods for traumatic brain injury and protecting your brain? Take the initiative and do these things right now to protect and maintain your own brain health. Don't wait. All of the nutrients you can find in my nutrition guides, both of which I explain in detail, there are other health benefits outside of just brain health. Alright, so for the first one, we're talking about NAC, aka N-acetylcysteine. Now, for my female subscribers, you'll remember I mentioned this one in an earlier blog post and also in a YouTube video that I recently posted. Well, NAC is more than just a one-trick pony, kids, alright? Aside from being an immune system booster, it's also a neuroprotectant and has been shown to ease the effects of traumatic brain injury. I've been taking this for years now and I haven't looked back since. So for the second one, we've got healthy fats, omega-3s, and DHA. Now the brain f***ing loves fats. Healthy fats, that is. You remember I did a blog post on this back in May, stating how healthy fats in pecans can help both the brain and the heart. I also mentioned that in a earlier video. Now DHA in particular, which is found in fish oils, in high doses can help alleviate the effects of mild TBI. Look for quality DHA when supplementing. Right, and for the final and third one, acupuncture. When traditional Western treatment alone isn't cutting it, acupuncture is another option to consider. How to promote neural repair following TBI has been an urgent and unmanageable problem for the medical community, but studies have shown that acupuncture promotes the recovery of neurological impairment after TBI. A little less straightforward to explain. Like I mentioned earlier, when shock to the head occurs, it shakes your brain up inside your skull. This can cause bruising, bleeding, and shearing of the brain. Blood stagnation is a common symptom pattern following acute trauma, and stagnation patterns, often associated with pain, can occur through any energy decrease in the body. From a traditional Chinese medicine or TCM stance, blood stagnation can affect the liver. The liver, aside from just detoxification, also helps maintain function and structure of tendons in the body by maintaining proper blood flow. Now, emotional stress can also affect the liver, which when compromised can affect the spleen, leading to other problems. So we can say that, judging by research, promoting blood circulation to remove blood stasis, Fleming resuscitation, and dredging the channel is the overall principal treatment for traumatic brain injury, and acupuncture could stimulate the surface acupoint and regulate the function of blood, organs, etc. Overall, acupuncture works best when it's used as a synergist to other treatments, so we're talking physical, occupational, etc. Most importantly, if you ever experience a blow to the head or concussion, or you've had either one in the past, your top priority right now should be to get a full hormone check blood test panel done. Your doctor can easily do this to ensure your hormone levels haven't dropped. If they have, consult an interventional endocrinologist that's trained to deal with TBI-induced hormone dysregulation. And during the interim, use the 3 methods above until you get an appointment. WAF, aka Warrior Angels Foundation, is a good place to start for veterans. All in all, your body is a complex, incredibly well thought out machine. It's important to take care of it, just like you take care of that classic ride you've got sitting in your garage. So if you guys want to read this over, maybe later on in your own spare time, or check out the research, you can check out the blog post. I've linked to it in the description below. In addition, I have all the research papers below as well. They've all been shortened to bit.ly links. The URLs are really long, so that's why you'll see so many of those. You can check out all of that in the description below, or you can check it out over the website. And that's about it, guys. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, and comment below. If you really like this video, but you don't have the SUPP guides yet, go ahead and buy them over at the SUPP website. The link is in the description below and up on the screen. They cost less than the shirt on your back, but unlike that shirt, the knowledge gained lasts a lifetime. Now, if you've already bought the guides, hey, thanks. Then go ahead and check out the other gear in my shop. From nutrition supplements to apparel, you can pick up some whey protein for your next workout, new threads for that sleeve splitting arms day, or something else that'll help you remember that when it comes to fueling and training your body, once you learn how to, where you are matters less. And every item, the material, color, style, ingredients, and quality are all handpicked by me, so if I won't wear it, eat it, drink it, or read it, I will not sell it to you. It's that simple. If you go ahead and get the guides, you'll discover recipes with nutritional breakdown in each of the nutrition guides to make things nice and easy. And that's available under the snacks chapters, and previews of the chapters are available in the shop. With the workout guides, you'll get in-depth customizable workout plans with breakdowns of how to effectively and efficiently train your muscles no matter where you are. And all guides teach you how to eliminate worries or concerns about getting the nutrition and strength and conditioning you need to stay fighting fit for when you're deployed or at home. And that's it, guys. Drop by next time for another great video to add to your workout and nutrition arsenal. And most importantly, stop doing guesswork, start making the necessities of your life easier. Because if you know how to fuel and train your body, where you are matters less. That's it from me. Have a great week, weekend, whichever. Peace.